Welcome to Slaughter with Love. I'm Sierra and I am documenting my time in South Africa on September 25th. It was absolutely an epic, amazingly day full of new adventures, lots of newness. Literally, it was the new moon, and I really conquered a whole bunch of newness. I wouldn't say fears, but maybe fears. So I found out the night before there is a 165-meter swing where you jump off the cliff of a gorge where a beautiful waterfall is in the back. And I was like, yes, sign me up, because I heard of it. Didn't know where it was placed here in South Africa. Once I found out, I was like, I have to go. So we made a little girls trip out to Oribi Park, which is all kinds of fun things to do: quad rides, hikes, zip lining, the swing. I highly recommend going. So I wake up in the morning. I start the day off with a sunrise at the beach. The sunrise didn't exactly go because of all the clouds, but it was just nice to be up in that present moment on the beach. Coming back to the hostel, to the girls, and then we decided to go for a morning swim. And I have been in Africa for 5 weeks at that point. I have not been able to get into the ocean because I realized, I guess I'm fearful of cold water. I do not like cold water because I don't like the getting cold and shivering around me. Shivering around, I just don't like it. I like being warm. I'm cold-blooded, so I like to stay nice and hot. But I was like, I'm doing it today. Today's a new moon. I'm gonna jump off this cliff. Let's go. Let's bring it in. Bring in all that newness. I'm peeling back the layers. I'm cocooning and spreading my wings into the most beautiful butterfly that ever flew. So, got into the ocean, which was amazing. Just really connecting with all of this land and the ocean. And honestly, it really wasn't that cold. Once you're in, it was beautiful. And watching the surfers catch the waves, it was a beautiful morning. Did some yoga on the beach, and then it was time to wrap that up and get to our little road trip, which was, I don't know, about 40 minutes away. Us girls talked, beautiful scenery throughout. Then we got to the Big Five where I was jumping. Got all strapped up. None of the other girls jumped, just me. And let me tell you, when they strapped me up, that rope was so heavy. I instantly went oh my god, it was so heavy. I instantly just curled, and then I was stuck, and then I was nervous because I was curled. I couldn't even lift my back up. I was undo it, because there was no way I was walking to the platform like that. It wasn't happening. And then I got a little nervous, because it's whoa, what am I doing? The mind is such a strong, powerful thing that gets in the way sometimes. So anyways, we undid the harness. Took a few minutes to okay, do I got this? Yes, I got this. I have jumped before, bungee jumped to New Zealand. I got this. This is meant to be. And when I went over to the edge, sort of hunchback, but it was just too much. I saw a lurry bird flying across. That was a divine message from the universe saying, yes, you're here. Because I kept telling everyone I'm going to jump and be free as a bird and fly like a bird, and I keep my eyes wide open and just fly, baby, fly. And I saw that lurry bird spread open its wings, the bright red, and just so captivating. I knew I had to jump. There wasn't no ifs, ands, or buts, and I should have went right then and there, but it's okay. In divine timing, right? Lesson learned. So, get hooked back up to jump again, get to the edge, and I'm what am I doing? The mind, it's a powerful tool, sometimes enemy. Next thing you know, the guy's like, you ready? I'm like, no, wait, whoa. second. Wait a second. I need a, because I really wanted to stand strong and jump and like a bird, you know, but that was so, the thing was pulling me so heavily. I was just like, I didn't like that tug of like maybe just face planting first, you know. Anyways, he gets like 1, 2, push, I'm gone. And it was absolutely amazing. When he pushed me, I was like, it actually was like amazing. Eyes open the whole time, just like woo, taking it all in and like just loving it. Oh, I wish the drop was like 5 times longer. Like it was just exhilarating. I loved every second of it. Like there's nothing scary. The only thing that's scary is that initial to take the first step of faith and trust. That's all it is. Once I was off that cliff, there was no going back. I just enjoy and love every second. Millisecond at that point, you know, it goes by so quickly. And then just hanging there, gliding, looking up at the gorge, at the waterfall, the river, down the jungle, listening to my friends going woo. Oh, it was really amazing. And then we come back up, and it's time for us girls to start our hiking. But before that, we go all across the suspension bridge, which you can face where the people are jumping, which was amazing to actually see it from the other point of view, because whoa, you really get a true sight of the 165-meter jump. It's absolutely epic, and it's just a gorgeous view of the rocks and falls and And then we decided to walk down to the bottom of the falls where the jump is. We get down there, and it's a climb down because there's so many rocks. And we just have a great time. We get down there and we're just relaxing, laying on the rocks, soaking up the energy, feeling good about ourselves, soaking up the sunshine. And then Claudia's like, I'm getting in. I was like, okay, you go, girl. It's cold. I'm gonna sit right here. I got into the cold ocean today. I've already done so much. And then Amy was like, I think I want to get in too. And I was like, yeah, get it, girl. It's not cold. You thought that ocean was warm. I'm like cheering everyone on. And then Cole was like, I really want to get in, but it's too cold. And I was like, no, girl, you got it. And then it's like, of course, 3 of them are in there. I'm getting FOMO. I'm like, okay, girl, I've been in way colder water than this water. Like, way colder. Like, the river behind my house was ice compared to this. So we all get in there, and we're all in our natural birthday suits. Completely how Pachamama wants us, just our bare natural selves, us beautiful 4 women, and just like being the goddesses that we are in the water. We took a few photos and just really embracing our feminine side. It was such a magic moment to share with these women, these beautiful souls. And then like people at the suspension bridge could see us, so they were like, whoa! And then we eventually were like, okay, let's like wrap it up because we don't like that energy. So we get out, get our clothes on, we do the hike up, and it went so much quicker for me going up. It was like and then we were back, and then we decided to drive around the whole entire gorge, which is gorgeous. And then it was time for us to come back to the hostel. And then we stopped at the Mad Hatter Cafe so we could take I wanted to get some photos because it's the cutest little cafe. They call it like shrooms and blooms and all these little mushrooms, and Shisha the kitty cat was there, and I was just like, so perfect for me. And then to the hostel, we missed load shedding time since we were out and about all day. And that's what I mean, just like, it's all about doing new things, trying new things, embracing the unknown, doing things that you normally wouldn't want to do, and just facing fears, like, face those fears and rise, baby. And it was a new moon. On top of that morning on the beach, I told the girls, hold me accountable. I am fasting today. Today's a new moon. It's the most important day of the month to fast. And the girls made sure I fast, even though like I did so much exercise. I was definitely worked up an appetite, but they held me in check when I told them I was hungry. They said, don't do it. And then I came back and did 3 hours of yoga in the yoga studio and did some weights. And I just felt like on top of the world, like so connected with the new moon and Pachamama and just like with my soul and myself and just like radiating. It was such a special day here in Mzumbi. And this is what I'm living for. Like, this is what life's about: the adventure, the unknown, connecting with the beauty that is you're completely surrounded by at all times if you decide to connect with. But you have to take the leap of faith, the first step to make it happen, and the universe will guide you and provide everything and keep sending you abundance. Woo! Thank you for listening to this story of mine. I hope you're enjoying keeping up with my South Africa travels up to Israel. I hope you're having the most beautiful, blessed day. If you haven't already, maybe go touch a leaf, go hug a tree, and just spread your love, because all this greenery is completely conscious, just as much as I am, just as much as you are. Spread your love. Peace and love. Woo!